Everything he does, I beg your pardon, is picked at the peak of perfection. Welcome back to Baldor's News from the Farm. I'm Patrick Ahern. Started off on the West Coast as we so often do. Red leaf, green leaf, romaine hearts, the things we were talking about been expensive last week. They've all moderated in price, and on top of that, the local scene is about to burst. Green leaf, red leaf, romaine is all going to be very, very inexpensive for the next couple of weeks. We still have to go back to California though for the best crops in the melon department and the stone fruit department, and we're going to show a couple of those today. Let's start off with the cherries. These are California cherries. This is the Brooks variety. It's a 9.5 row, which is a pretty decent size. They haven't had their best season this year, but we've got the best cherries available. Right next to them, you got the Rainier cherry, developed in 1952 at Washington State University. It's a cross between a Brooks and a Van cherry, and tastier than both of them. These are really nice. They're 10.5 row, so they're a little smaller than these. The white peach, we call them, of the cherry department. Right next to it, these beautiful potatoes. These are the Alaskan potato from Weiser Family Farms in California. A great little farm. He does melons for us later on in the year. Right now he's doing these potatoes. He sells to 3 farmers markets in the greater Bakersfield area, and that's it. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. He sells to us also. Great exclusive for Baldor. Staying in California and also staying with stone fruit, we've got the first of Kingsburg Orchard Aprons shipped to us by air. Why are they so good? 75% apricot, 25% plum. They're juicy like a plum, but tasty like an apricot. They ship well, they hold well, they taste delicious. Right next to it, why is January the 9th Apricot Day in America? I have no idea. It should be right about now. These are from Brentwood, California, just a hop, skip, and a jump from San Francisco, a company called Frog Hollow Farms. Everything is organic, everything is picked at the peak of sweetness, still firm enough to ship by air only into Baldor. What an amazing product. Super sweet, super delicious. You got more to come from him as the year progresses. Satter Farms is finally transitioning from Florida up to Long Island. At the end of next week, they're going to have their baby arugula. And I know we promised you baby spinach this week, but there's a reason why pencils have erasers on the top. It didn't quite happen, but it will happen toward the end of next week. We'll get their spinach and arugula. Looking forward to that, let me tell you. Also out of Long Island, a very special company in Riverhead, an 11th generation farm, I can hardly believe it, Wells Asparagus. It's a little purple tinge, it doesn't need to be peeled. As you know, purple asparagus is one of the tenderest anyway. This is only going to last till the end of June, but what a treat. Wells Asparagus out of Riverhead, Long Island. Thank you for joining us at Baldor's News from the Farm. I'm Patrick Ahern, and we hope to see you all again in the near future. Early on in the season, they produced these beautiful apriums, a cross between an apricot and a
Little beatboxing. Boopity-boop, boopity-boop.
Okay, so I just decade now. They produce these beautiful plums.